Dan, you must be delighted with the game today and the overall victory.
Yeah, I think that's the ultimate thing with the FA Cup. It is about the result. It's the here and now. Obviously, that could go. We can say the same for league fixtures, but with league fixtures, you're looking to maintain certain level of performances to ultimately get you over the line. With the FA Cup, it's just a one-off here and now. We beat a team in the league above, a very strong team, by the way, and we were delighted with that.
You must have thought, obviously taking the lead and then having to defend for large parts of the game as well. You must be delighted with that.
That's what you've got to do. That's what we might have to do Tuesday night at Wealdstone. So it's ultimately all about the result. But I thought it was pleasing parts of the performance today. We're not overjoyed with the actual performance, but we're certainly pleased with the result and the resilience that we showed. We set pieces, open play, we kept going. I think some lads, about picking people out, really run their socks off today. And really, they always do. The boys, to be fair, they're a great set of lads, but really work their socks off right to that last minute. A lot of them, because of the size of Northampton, going out their comfort zone, lads marking boys twice their size, and like I always say, to win this or to win the league or to win a trophy game, you've got to go above and beyond, and I thought the boys did that today.
Unchanged side coming into it, was it because they played so well on Tuesday, you thought we'd give them another go?
The Gaffer's a big believer in, if you come in, whoever you are, and you win and you play well, not so much we win, but you play well, you keep the shirt. I think that might have been changed the last few weeks, just due to fatigue from certain players, because Saturday, Tuesday. And I think that ultimately now that, Tuesday there might be some changes just because of fatigue. They're talking there might be changes again. So, Brandon Horton's played every game and he's our new sub today. Bailey's been in the stand for most of the season and I thought he was excellent today. So these last few games just show that anything can happen, and as the season goes on, we have to rely on those lads who might not think they're part of it now even more.
Armando Dobra is a little wizard, isn't he? What a goal for him.
Yes, and it's great for him because I think he expected to hit his form pre-injury straight away when he come back. And, we all had to sit down with him as staff, especially Gaffer, and go, look, well, you've been out for nearly 2 months, mate. Don't beat yourself up. You're trying, and I think he was trying so hard, and when things weren't coming off, he was beating himself up. I think today you saw the glimpses of the Dobbs that the Gaffer and Gary more than me know from in their Ipswich days, and what they rave about so highly. And he gets supporters off their seats. I'm a big fan of players that do that, get supporters off their seat. And when he cuts in, you think he can go and just put the cherry on the cake, and he did that. Regardless of that, he's battling away, and he's one of the smaller ones, so he's battling with lads not twice but 3 times his size. And he was excellent. I'm glad he got that goal to win us the game and get us in the next round.
It was harder in the second half, offensively, wasn't it? But defending, you had to work really hard. With your hearts in your mouth when they hit the post, and then that last gasp opportunity for them.
Yes, I think when that ball drops to Mitchell Pinnock, who's probably got the best left foot in the league above. He's their main man, corners, penalties, throws, the lot. And you're thinking of all the people you don't want to drop to, it's him. Great strike. I think Ross might have got a fingertip, which I think a lot of people didn't realise, but whether it was going in or not, who knows. But I think that's hopefully our little bit of luck for the day, that when it does drop with literally 2 seconds left on the clock, maybe last season or season before that might have gone in, and hopefully we can maintain that habit of not conceding late goals.
Word on the crowd, they seem to keep the side going, didn't they, in the second half?
Yeah, they're brilliant. I saw there's a big group of fans up that end, giving the Northampton fans some stick, the ones behind the goal, the family stand up it. Everyone was pitching in, and I think it's nice that when you see a lot of the Northampton fans getting the ump, they wouldn't have any sympathy for our fans, and so it's great that they brought loads, but I'm glad they're all going back down the road with the hump.
Second consecutive time in the second round of the FA Cup. Last year it was Salford. Anybody you want particularly this year at all?
I think it's always going to cause debates. I think a lot of people would like a so-called lesser club at home. For me, I would still go for the bigger clubs away. I think a defeat or a bad day at the office at those clubs doesn't hiccup your season. If that makes sense. I think sometimes if you it sounds a bit negative, but if you are in a team that everyone just thinks you're going to turn up and beat and it doesn't go to plan, or you have a replay, and sometimes that knocks your league form a little bit. I'm sure I'm in the minority with that opinion, but if you said we did have a small team and got to the third round at sort of Man United or Chelsea again, then obviously I'd have to eat my words. But for the here and now, I'd like a big club away.